Today, we are sharing the journey of a patient whose hair loss began during his college days. To treat it, he went from one clinic to another, tried different medications, and even used minoxidil, but nothing worked out for him. Still, he never lost hope for a permanent solution. That's when he learned about hair transplants, and today, he's here to share his journey with you all. In this video, we will share his early struggles, surgery experience, monthly follow-ups, and the progress he's made in 5 months. So stay tuned until the end. Hair loss at such a young age not only affected his confidence, but also his day-to-day life. Now, in his own words, he will share the challenges he went through during those difficult times.
Hello guys, myself Alok Singh. I was facing hair loss problem since I was pursuing my BTech. Since then, I was trying to control hair fall and tried several medicines, several treatments. But finally, I realized that there's a permanent solution of hair transplant. In this regard, currently I'm working in. So I was surfing on internet. How can I remove my baldness? Then I got to know about the Regrow Clinic, and I had seen the several reviews of several celebrities just like Daya and Rajpal Yadav and all these things. And I also consulted a few of my friends regarding this. And then I decided to came here. And today I had visited here, and hopefully I will get my treatment at the optimum rate. It's a preliminary stage. It is not so severe for me still because I have still number of hairs on my head. But if there is a possibility to regrow the things whatever lost happened in the past, so why not try for it? So because of this, I visited here, and hopefully I will get best result from here. I was in BTech first year. I can observe that I had a huge number of hairs, and I had a ample amount of hair on my head, but day by day it was keep on shedding, and later on after final year, I can feel that yes, there is a huge number of shedding in both the lining of my head. That sometimes it's cause a lack of confidence because you have everything, but you look good, but only because of hair loss, you feel a lack of confidence. So in this regard, I had visited some hospital as well. And they had given me one medicine. I had applied that name of the medicine is minoxidil oil, but it was not working at all. Means I had applied for more than 6 months, but I have not got enough result. Then I got fed up. I just left everything. Then I got to know about that Regrow Clinic, and then I visited here, and now I'm here, and I'm looking all around that people are working here very enthusiastically, and hopefully I will get the desired result from here. I came here and I'm a little bit nervous because I had never done any kind of surgery in the past, and this is the very first time for me. And the counselor team has suggested that it might be 3,000 grafts I had needed. But I think what I feel that 2,000 or 2,500 is enough for me. But I need to consult my doctor here, and they will provide me the better solution. Since I am a patient, I don't know how much it will need. Once everything will be done, I will definitely come back and I will discuss with you guys. And stay tuned with this channel and with us. Thank you so much.
If you are also experiencing hair loss or baldness, send us your pictures for a free consultation. Our experts are here to guide you, not sell. Got questions? Ask away. We're here to help. When he visited the clinic, our experts analyzed his scalp and diagnosed his baldness as Norwood Grade 3. At that time, he maintained slightly long hair to camouflage his receding hairline, a common attempt to cover bald areas and maintain confidence. But once his hair was trimmed for proper evaluation, the true extent of baldness became clear. His hairline had receded from both sides, and the frontal zone showed thinning. This left his frontal appearance weak and made his face look dull. The receding hairline not only affected his overall look, but also restricted his freedom to style his hair the way he wanted. He often felt conscious in social gatherings, as no hairstyle could properly hide the thinning front, while the mid-scalp and crown retained good density and required no surgical intervention. The frontal area demanded immediate restoration to bring back balance to his facial aesthetics. On the positive side, his donor zone presented strong and dense packing, with plenty of healthy follicles available for extraction. This gave us a confident foundation to plan his transplant. Once the scalp evaluation was complete, our experts proceeded towards the next step, which was hairline design. This stage is not just about drawing a line, it is about blending medical precision with artistic vision. The process began with shaving his head to provide complete visibility of the scalp, followed by thorough cleansing to prepare the skin for accurate marking. The new hairline was then carefully designed, keeping in mind his facial proportions, age, and natural hair growth pattern. Using the glabella point as a reference, exact measurements were taken to determine the ideal distance and symmetry of the hairline. The goal was to achieve a youthful yet mature look that complements his facial structure without appearing artificial. Along with the hairline, the entire affected frontal zone was outlined to identify the areas requiring restoration. These markings serve as a detailed surgical roadmap, guiding the precise placement of grafts during the procedure. Once the markings were finalized, the procedure began. Now, let's hear from him. How was his experience during the surgery?
Hello guys, good afternoon. Myself Alok Singh. From the YouTube and some other social media, I got to know about the regrow. Then I visited here, and I'm gonna share you from my today's experience of my hair transplantation. I was a bit nervous initially because this is my first time I have ever been in the OT operation theater. But I will like to inform you that the supporting staff, the doctor, then every other person are very, very supportive, and they had cooperated wonderfully. And I never feel any kind of headache and all these things, that what will happen, how it gonna works and all this. Every single question whatsoever I asked, they had replied me, and I'm right now I'm finally I can openly say here in the video that I'm content, completely content. There is no doubt left. Only I'm just waiting for my result. As guys are saying that it will take more than 6 months and 6 to 8 months. In the operation theater, I would like to say that before I got to start, everybody was asking, how are you feeling? What is your experience? I just say, this is my first time. I never been in the operation theater. And while doing the operation, while doing the transplantation, in every minute, doctor was keep on asking that whether you are suffering from any kind of pain, anxiety, and all these things. I just say no. Sometime I did this, and I just inform you. Then they provide me local anesthesia at that point, that particular place of my hair. And later on, I realized that at the end there is no pain, only little bit. Since I have some kind of surgery, so I have that kind of feeling, a feeling of awkwardness, not anything else. If you talk about the hygiene was excellent. Every single time they were using the sanitizer, mask, and all these things, and they had given instruction to me as well, because right now my backside hair from my backside has been removed, so there is a kind of wound is there, so might be some bleeding and all these things, but they had given me ample amount of guidelines that if I will adhere those guidelines, then definitely there won't be any issue. Guys, you can see nearby my forehead, the density of hair was very low. So that was the main concern, because it kept on lower down my confidence. My backside hair was perfect, but forehead hair was not good actually. So because of that, I visited here, and I think near about 3,000 graft has been planted over my head, and there was a little bit pain, but it was natural actually, since it is a surgery, minor surgery, so pain is perfectly natural. So there is no issue in that. If you will visit here, you will do the plantation, then you will find it is quite easy. There is nothing to worry about at all, because they are very cooperative, very supportive, and they are expert actually in their field. Whatever technician was there, they were expert. They know how to deal the patient. The QHT The session was wonderful. It was very fantastic. I will recommend you that if you are facing the same kind of hair loss problem, please visit QHT. They are very fantastic, and they will definitely satisfy you whatever your desire might be. And thank you for the today. Thank you for the session. And I will meet you in the next video after having my hair back. Thank you.
The procedure began with the careful implantation of single and thin hair follicles in the hairline zone. This step is critical because the hairline frames the face, and using finer grafts here creates a soft feathered appearance that would grow as natural hair grows at the front. Moving further back, in the frontal area, our experts strategically implanted double and triple hair follicles. The purpose of this was to add volume and density, giving the front a fuller, more youthful look. This technique ensures that while the hairline remains soft and natural, the areas behind it appear thick and healthy. In this case, a total of 2,900 grafts were implanted, all extracted from the patient's safe donor zone. The donor area is genetically resistant to baldness, which ensures the transplanted follicles will continue to grow for a lifetime. Each graft was implanted at the correct angle and direction to match the patient's natural hair growth pattern, ensuring not just coverage, but a result that looks completely undetectable. If you want to know more about the procedure, comment hair transplant. Our experts will tell you every aspect of hair transplant. 1 month after the procedure, the patient visited our clinic to share how his journey had been so far and the precautions he followed during the healing phase. So, let's hear from him.
I started facing my hair shedding problem since 4 or 5 years ago, and I visited some other clinic as well, and they had provided me some therapies over there and given some medicine just like finasteride and minoxidil and all these things. I'd applied quite a few occasions, but I had observed that the hair falling rate has been increased, and it was not going to stop. I tried other remedies as well, some Ayurvedic medicine and all these things. But I haven't got any relief over there. Then I discussed with my colleague, Mr. Dilip Verma, and he was also facing the same problem. And we had ample amount of research over internet that how can we get rid of from this problem. Actually, it's not huge problem. It's just like it's a low down your confidence. If you have ample amount of hair on head, then you feel little bit more comfortable in any kind of interview and anywhere in the party and all these things. So we thought if there is a 1% opportunity to repair these things, to rectify whatever damage has been already done, so why not go for it? So we had a healthy discussion with other friends, other persons. One of our colleagues also had done that transplantation, and he has suggested about that regrow clinic, and we came here. I think we had our transplantation on 4th of March, and today is 4th of April 2024, and it's 1 month, and we have came here for first PRP session, and it was nice session. I think not much pain we had faced here, and staff are very cooperative, and they're expert in their field, no doubt about it. But only thing is that initially when the hair was transplanted, it was looking very cool because so much hair was there on the head. But after 10 days, it's got shedding. It started shedding like anything. Now we can observe that we are on the same track. Hopefully we will recover, as the staff are saying that, the doctor is suggesting that till 3 months it will be shedding phase. So we are hoping that after 3 months when I will join here, I will come here. That will be good for our hair will be back. I'm going to discuss you the procedure of surgery and the condition, how I went through and how I feel. I'm going to explain every single thing. Before arriving at QHT center, we had healthy discussion with other guys, as already I had explained in the previous video. And here they take a sample of our blood and had numerous of tests. I cannot point out how many tests was there in that list actually. And one of doctor was suggested that you are qualified for surgery. Then we went on 4th of March, and at that day there was slitting made on the head actually. And in the evening we went to our hotel room, and next day in the morning around 8 a.m. we came here, and it took around 10-hour long surgery. They were removing hair from the donor area and implanting on the bald area, and it took around 10 hours, and it was a little bit hectic actually. I'm not saying very very easy process, but it was cumbersome. And but you have to take faith on the technician and doctor and every staff. They're very supportive. They were telling that it will take, since it takes so many hairs needed, so that's why it is a time taking process, and it took 10 hours. So that was little bit cumbersome process. And after that we went for the uh, 4 or 5 day rest actually. In that period we felt little bit scars on the backside of donor area, and on the front area of the head we feel swelling as well. So, till 4 or 5 days, and after that it's got reduces day by day, and after 10 days I think everything was normal. The numbness on the transplanted area is remained till date, but it's not so much problematic. And after 10 days the shedding problem is started. As you might have heard that people are very much scared about surgery, that it's a very tough surgery and what will happen, how much pain you will feel. I would like to say that it's just like a skin treatment. No, your only above portion of your skull will be damaged, will be tested by these needles and all these things. It's just like a skin treatment process, not like uh, any major surgery. It's not a major surgery. It's just minute surgery. So you need not to be so much scared about this thing. Just have patience. It's only thing I can say about that. It's a cumbersome, not very tough, not very horrifying. It's just you have to have patience, and you have to have belief. And my technique was QHT technique, which is quite advanced, I think. And little bit pain was there. I'm not denying it, but it was good overall. Overall experience was fine. As I have already told you guys that my transplantation has been done on 4th of March. Today is 4th of April. No, 5th of April. And you can observe clearly that the hair growth is already somewhere, and hair shedding is also same place. I will meet you in the next video after 1 month or more than 1 month. And thank you for watching us. Thank you.
During this 1-month follow-up, our experts carried out a detailed assessment of the patient's progress. By this stage, it was observed that the transplanted area showed minimal shedding, which is a completely normal part of the healing process. During this shedding phase, the visible hair shafts that were transplanted begin to fall out, but the follicle roots remain safely intact beneath the scalp. This temporary phase often causes patients to feel concerned, but it is actually a sign that the follicles are entering their natural growth cycle and preparing to sprout new, stronger hairs in the coming months. At this visit, the patient also underwent his first PRP, platelet-rich plasma therapy. Additionally, the donor area had healed completely. The patient expressed satisfaction with his recovery and shared how closely he followed the post-operative care instructions, which played a crucial role in achieving this smooth healing. 3 months after the transplant, the patient entered an important transitional stage in his recovery. By this time, the shedding phase was nearly complete, as most of the transplanted hair shafts had naturally fallen out. While this stage can sometimes feel discouraging for patients, it is actually a very positive sign. The shedding simply means that the follicles are resting and preparing to push out fresh, stronger strands of permanent hair. During this period, the native follicles continued to grow at their natural pace. This helped in maintaining a reasonable level of coverage, giving the scalp a somewhat voluminous appearance despite the temporary shedding of transplanted grafts. The combination of native growth and the underlying activity of transplanted follicles gave the patient reassurance that progress was underway, even if the new results were not yet fully visible. Another positive observation was the condition of the donor area. By the third month, it had healed so well that it became almost completely undetectable. After this, the patient visited the clinic at the 5-month mark and shared his experience. Let's hear from him about how he felt seeing his early stage results.
First of all, I would like to thanks everybody that you guys are interested to see my video once again. And the cameraman is quite interested to deliver the real content this time. I would like to inform you that this is my 4th PRP. I have came here. And you can easily observe that from the improvement from the very beginning actually. In the first PRP, we had lots of doubt about how it will come and how it will grow and how it will look like. But now you can observe that till the 4th PRP, around till the 5 month, you can easily observe a significantly improvement on my hair lining. So as everybody is interested to know why I had chosen this hair transplantation. In my early time, my hair was quite good. So within 5 years, it got shedding, and it became very density became very low. So it was somehow it was just affecting your stability, and it's like a demotivating things. Wherever you go, somebody is questioning on you. Your age is just 30, and they look at you. Your hair fall is too much, and baldness is there on your head. So that thing was discouraging, and that thing was in the back of my mind. It was like that. Okay, don't worry, we will do the transplantation. So I had discussed with my colleague, Mr. Dilip Verma, as well. He was also suffering from same problem, even with higher magnitude. So I and he decided to come here, and we have successfully completed that secret project. So now we both are happy. Hello guys, I would like to inform about the transplantation process. I think we had came in the month of February, and that was the pleasant time to do the transplantation. And if you will ask me about the staff and the doctor and every supporting teams. If you talk about the technician and doctor, the doctor is also very experienced, very supportive, and they, their supporting staff is very active. At any moment of time, if you ask them, then they will provide a solution for anything. If you ask me about the day I gone through the surgery, it took around 10 hours, and people initially was telling me that it might be painful and all these things, but I will simply say it was not at all painful. You were halfly unconscious, and you just feel that something is happening on your head. Nothing like painful. After that, till 1 week, the process is little bit tedious. You have to take care your transplanted area and donor area, both area. You have to take intensive care. That is the only thing that is troublesome. Otherwise, everything is very simple. I would like to inform you that initially doctor has suggested about 2,800 graft, but the technician has added some more graft. Around 2,900 graft was implanted on my bald, and QHT technique was applied, which is quite advanced than older one, and which is very safe. And now you can observe the result is here. Still, it's only I think 5 months, and quite significant growth is there. And I am hoping better. It is not. I'm not still satisfied, but let's see how it will go through. If you talk about the healing time for the donor area and transplanted area, it's around 1 month. To be very frank, and if there is any kind of deviation you observe, please contact. I will suggest you. In my case, there was no deviation. Everything as per the plan, whatever the technician and doctor has suggested. First 10 days, you will feel like that nothing is happening. Some tedious thing is there, and after shedding phase, it will be like last near about 3 to 4 months. You will feel like that all the transplanted hair will gone. In my case, it's around 95% already gone. So I had asked many times to the technician and doctor that look at me, that even my parent here also that got damaged after this. But doctor was keep on telling that don't worry, it will come. So finally, you can easily observe from the very first PRP and now till the fourth PRP, you can observe significant growth. And shedding phase is quite essential. It will come. You need not to worry. And if it come, then you have to think that it is positive sign. So as you see that if it's just like a planting the paddy things on field. First it will decay. What we call it will shed, and later on it will grow from that thing. Guys, this is my fourth PRP session, and it's around 5 months after transplantation, and I'm observing the significant growth. And please wait for the next session that I will appear here after the final PRP, fifth PRP. Later on, I may do the PRP again, but I have decided only till fifth PRP. So it's fourth. Kindly wait for the fifth one, and hope for the best. And thank you so much.
5 months post-transplant, the progress was amazing. His newly designed hairline had started taking a well-defined shape, perfectly framing his face and giving him a much more youthful appearance. What once looked receded and thin was now blending seamlessly with his natural features. The frontal area displayed impressive density with the seamless merge of transplanted and native hair. From the front all the way to the crown, his hair was growing in a balanced and consistent pattern. When we compare his 5-month progress with his initial condition, the transformation is clearly visible. He now looks much younger, fresher, and more energetic. The previously thinned and receded areas have filled in beautifully, giving his hair a natural, balanced density. And the best part, this is just the beginning, as his results will continue to improve and enhance even further in the coming months.
Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get update on every video.